The world record is 18 fucking seconds? Jesus. Well, I'm happy with what I have. That's a good time for me. Still, I could totally get 106th place. Oh, that just destroys that enemy. Except it doesn't because its core apparently wasn't affected by that. So here's another question that I had regarding this game. Is it worth trying to get, like, all of the memory tokens? Because they mark them on the map, and even if I don't need them, there are, like, little sections designed around them. Around, like, you have to do this little platforming sequence to get them. So should I be, like, going full collectathon and trying to get all of these? Because I totally would. I would definitely do it. If me trying to get a good time on that one level for however long it's been isn't an indication of how much fun I'm having with this game. Because when it comes to collecting collectibles in games, there's always like a sliding scale between, you know, rings, and it's like, why would you collect every single one? There's really no point, and it would be just a waste of time. Versus, if you don't actually try to get strawberries in Celeste, you're probably playing it wrong. So where on that slider does this game fall with regards to like memory tokens and stuff like that? Because again, they do mark them on the map. Sure, they are a like infinitely repeatable source. There is an infinite like source of them using the Psyloop thing, but what's not infinite is these icons on the map, and if I get all of them, then all the icons will be gone. And is that considered one of the requirements to 100% this game? Because I absolutely will do it. I'm just wondering if it's worth it to do it. Back there's a memory token right next to me. Is this just a circuit? Cool and all, but how do I get to the memory token? Oh. Oh, it's part of a completely different challenge. Yeah, this is what I mean. It could be like a bit of fun trying to like figure out how to get to certain things. What a weird little segment there. Did it. That was a lot of points. I'll get one more, and then for the moment I will move on to the next island, because I really haven't started the next island yet. Like, I did a whole bunch of recording tests there, of course, but, I didn't really get to do much. Kind of sad that the wall run thing doesn't send all the way up. I see. And I get to that from where exactly? Ah, the game actually tells me how to defeat this enemy. I think I might have also figured it out before. I don't remember. Either way, I know how to do it now. Okay, I'm definitely not doing it the way that was intended, so... You know, I've only just now reached the point where I care about whether that's the intended solution or not. Although I really can't find the actual intended solution. But there's just some spring from some other part of something that I'm just supposed to use. Definitely not from here or anything like that. Oh yeah, here's where I saw that, you know, there's no way to, you know, refight the bosses. So normally there's like a spring right here, but they put like a rock on top of it. They just added a rock. Why? For what purpose? Hell, I even tried to see if I could break the game and get up to the waterfall anyway. But they don't really give you a good way to do that. Means they must have been somewhat thorough about making sure people couldn't get up there for whatever reason. Because there's this like spring out here, and I was like, huh, maybe I can use this somehow. But you know, there's nothing I can really do afterwards. Even if I, you know, boost backwards, it's not enough to get me to where I want to go. What's Wonderworld exactly? Like of the Balan variety? Oh, just Lost Word. Lost World. Not the Toho game. We're talking about the Sonic game. Well, I couldn't figure out how to get onto the thing. Where is it anyway? Well, I got here. That works. Finally executed what I was trying to do this whole time. Wow, looks like a homing shot. That sounds really good. Fuck it, I'll unlock this at least. I'm no doubt going to... Oh, I only pressed one of them. That is a fascinating way to do an attack. I guess if you need to, like, dodge an attack, this is like a counter kind of thing. Whoa, what? It did the whirlwind thing when I wasn't even holding the button. Fascinating. How do I... Ah, here we go. Well, back to good old desert land. So I also had some stuff I was thinking about in regards to you know, this area ever since I got my first look at it and you know, tried experimenting with encoder settings in it. And I have to wonder, is this supposed to be like a war zone kind of thing? Because it definitely feels like a place that a battle would have taken place at. Like look at those things in the distance. Here, I'm gonna go over to them so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Like, do these not look like turrets of some kind? These are just, like, giant guns. Oh, purple coins. Like, what is the story behind these things? Why are they here? And that's not even the only thing where I'm like, oh, is this supposed to be like a, something to defend, like, the area from invaders or something like that? Because there's also, like, these things. And I know I've seen stuff that looks like this before in, like, Battlefield-type settings in various media. But I never actually was sure what they were called. They kind of looked like caltrops to me, but obviously these are way bigger. And I did some research and found out that this is like a type of anti-tank defense. Get this. They are literally called metal hedgehogs. Metal fucking hedgehogs. I have to wonder if the irony was not lost on the person who put these here. Because if they knew what these are called, then of course the irony is not lost. What's this? Just a Coco, I guess. Looked like it had an afro or something. But yeah, honestly, like, these metal hedgehog things... Oh, by the way, when I was searching for stuff about metal hedgehogs, of course, like, the third Google image result was just Metal Sonic. Because, of course. But these, combined with, like, the weird turret things, combined with that, like, menacing-looking structure up there, that looks like a laser tower you'd place in, like, an RTS or something like that. In some sci-fi RTS thing. Along with the, whole fact I'm collecting, like, bravery medals and stuff like that. Really makes me think that's just supposed to be, like, the theme of this area. Which is definitely interesting to think about now that I've noticed it. Like, I was not paying enough attention during the last session, but, now I'm definitely paying attention, and I especially paid attention while I was editing the video. Also, the thing about, that one looked like it had an afro. Now that I've seen, like, the cactus one, I guess it, like, randomly generates them every time you stop like this. Yeah, because the one I had before isn't even here. I guess, like, the plants are area-specific, so maybe that one just had, like, a tumbleweed or something. I don't know, let's see if we can get it to spawn. They have a lot of varieties of plants that can be on their heads. Lots of varieties. There it is. We got 2 of them. Yeah, now that the encoder setting nonsense is resolved, so it's finally time to actually get started with doing stuff in this area. Hello, Knuckles.
Knuckles? What are you doing here? Never mind. I'll get you out. Hang on.
Well, it seems like I have enough of these metal things. Sonic is surprised at those appearing. I'm gonna get more weird zappy stuff. Oh yeah, that actually reminds me of something I wanted to talk about. I'll mention it after this cutscene. What are you so happy about, Sonic?
Some rescue. I'm still half ghost.
I'm working on it, okay?
What's going on with you?
Just a little side effect of the island's weird energy. What are you doing so far from home?
I was investigating some strange ruins when I was transported here. Then got trapped.
Never a dull moment with you.
Just bring me up to speed.
Listen, help me find the Chaos Emerald so I can beat up some big robots. You'll be free and back to guarding the Master Emerald in no time.
Sounds like a plan.
They're really trying to bring back like the weird like pseudo rivalry that they had.
You are the key. Be empowered with this technique.
Okay. I would act surprised that they actually remembered that Knuckles guards the Master Emerald, but this game was written by what was it, like Ian Flynn? So honestly, it's not that surprising now that I remember that fact. Seems like I saw something over here. I was expecting like an enemy to pop out or something, but I guess not. So, something else that I wanted to mention in regards to this game is I never really stopped to think about what's going on with like the whole weird zappy stuff. Is that the reason that Sonic has been hearing voices? Like, he's been hearing that one person who's like, "You are the key, you return to cyberspace as many times as it takes." Stuff like that, and also when Giganto got defeated, there was like a short like snippet of like one of the ancients like saying something, and I have to wonder if that was like someone that was controlling Giganto, or if that's like the spirit of Giganto, or if that has something to do with the weird zappy stuff, or what. I also find it fascinating how the ancient said, "Oh, like, we'll find another way," or something like that. And that's also, like, one of the lyrics in the song Undefeatable. Like, I'll give it what it takes, I'll find another way. I had to, like, play the song in my head to remember how, like, what order the lyrics went in.
Have you been here before? You're navigating the island like it's nothing.
Oh, no. See, when I interact with these things marked with this symbol, I automatically learn the lay of the land. It's like the island is beaming a GPS signal right into my brain. Pretty cool, right?
I'm sure that's the ancients doing as well. I wonder what that symbol means in their language.
Now, come to think of it, you don't actually see it printed anywhere in the villages. I guess the true meaning is lost to time.
So that's not just a gameplay thing, that's like an in-universe hologram. Guess it makes sense it is all like Knuckles is literally a hologram as well, so it's not too far-fetched. I would ask how he knows about the ancients, but I understand that there is a possibility that the cutscene was just played out of order. With the way it was laying a path, I was half expecting this to be like one of the things that I'd have to fight. Like, it would pop up a big name tag, like big, small floaty boy. Anyway. I see there are two ways I could have done that one. Fast way and a slow way. Dusty Desert. Well, what is this thing, by the way? Whoa. I just kind of stomp and crush it. I was just expecting to, like, go higher if I did that. Can't be parried, okay. That could be genuinely useful. Reminds me of that one, like, enemy from Sonic Roboblast 2, like the turtle with a spring on its back. Man, and I am never increasing my ring capacity. This is boring. There we go. I don't have to watch the cutscene again because I changed that one option. I need to try to remember, like, what my combat options are. Because I forget how to execute most of them. Is this thing actually a threat to me at all? Because I'm not sure if it would actually even attack me if I wasn't following it. I don't think it can attack me when I am following it, but I'm not sure if it would attack me otherwise or not. Got another one. Oh, that's not a building, that's a boss. Whoa. It lights up. Oh right, it's based on, like, perspective, weirdly enough. So I need to press forward and backward for it to work properly. Probably observe whatever it's doing. It seemed like it was doing some electric thing. Definitely want some rings for this fight. Whoa. I'm not sure what happened there, but I fell apparently. I was trying to, like, switch up which track I'm actually, like, riding on so I could swap and still make progress effectively. Ah, damn. So close. Now it has things that are going along the track. I couldn't see because I was behind the thing. Oh god, I was paying too much attention to the actual, like, track. Like, behind me. Trying to see where I had to get to, you know, start painting the track again. What a weird mechanic this is. I definitely appreciate a boss that's just, like, going around in circles on a rail, because that's pretty unique, but, not sure why it had to be, like, this weird paint the lines kind of thing. What? Why? I guess rail switching isn't something that they tested too thoroughly in this game. Alright, I forgot I don't snap to the rails when I jump. So the process of actually getting on the thing is actually somewhat boring. I'm not sure if, like, Phantom Rush was affecting my ability to do, like, a whirlwind attack, or what. I hate the, like, legs that block your view for seconds at a time. You're just gonna take this very carefully. Wait, did that one change lanes? I could have sworn it was on the inner one. Doesn't seem like I can easily get on top of one of the higher ones. Oh well. I wish it was easier to, like, start going backwards on the rail. This boss would actually be pretty fun if that was possible. It's so hard to tell which lane the thing is actually attacking. You know, it actually would have been a whole lot better if the rails were also like offset by height. Like if you could still, you know, see if you could still like switch between them like normal, but you know, you also could like see what lane one is on based on the height. It's possible to one-cycle that boss? Really? Huh. Well, I got a vault thing, portal gear.